No, no, you ain't finna just do that, nigga. You couldn't play the video. No, play the video, or we now play the video, nigga. Cause what you just said, that ain't the video.
I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna have to show it to you.
No, show what you said you had it to play it. You just showed the video, now play it.
Yeah, I'm about to record it.
Man, play the video, or I'm hanging up, nigga, cause you lying.
Oh, you? Why don't? Man, buddy left, man. This shit on. Let me. I guess I don't gotta put this shit on. Yeah, man. I had all type of shit planned. I had my little wheel and I had my notes. Yeah, buddy ran off, man.
Charleston White.
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 Mr. Charleston White.
Hey, here we go. Let's do it. I got Mr. White in the building. So I want this to be a little different. I'm like really I'm gonna ask questions and shit, but I'm trying to get some game. I'm really like asking for myself, so you can drop some jewels. So I hear you speak about how you got a character, then it's the man. So
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be like 60 or 70% the man, then 30% the character. Cause I really interested in the stuff you done did and why did you do it? Was you for real? You feel me? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in. Well, I'm gonna start like this. I'm gonna start a little deep. How does it feel every day to wake up as Charleston White?
It's surreal. It's like waking up in a dream. It's like I'm playing a full-time role in a movie. Yeah, a lot of this shit is unbelievable. That is happening. And that not only that it's happening, that nigga's happening to me.
Yeah.
So right now, homie, I'm just I'm overwhelmed with success. I'm overwhelmed with success and trying not to let the success overwhelm me.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
You see what I'm saying? Trying not to let it overwhelm me. So that's a juggling act in between trying to enjoy the success as well.
What's been the hardest thing to get used to with your new success?
Lack of privacy. I no longer have a private life. I can't sneak and do things I used to like to sneak and do.
I'm surprised you show your kids. I'm surprised you do that. Why you show your kids?
Because everybody around here know me. Yeah, everybody around here know me, so they already know my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you your flowers throughout the interview, but I'm gonna also challenge you because there's some certain things that I don't understand. So I'm really not ridiculing you. I'm like trying to understand for real. So you feel me? All right. So I'm gonna start off like this. You tell us where you from often and how you came up, but what was it that I would say started the change from getting into your purpose? What started that? Because most people don't never get to their purpose. So what was it that made you go from somebody that's getting in trouble to somebody that's on a path of doing something with their life?
I went to the boys' home, and I stayed in the boys' home long enough to grow up. And while I was in the boys' home, I went through programs. I went through counseling. I went through therapy. I had my own personal psychiatrist, psychologist, and so all my childhood issues was healed. All my childhood issues were resolved. So when I got out in 21, I wasn't a juvenile delinquent no more. I was a young man. I didn't have a criminal mind. I didn't want to fit in.
You didn't want to what?
Fit in?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
but fitting in will cost you your life, won't it?
Yeah, it costs a lot of people their lives. So, most young people want to fit in. That's why peer pressure is so hard to deny. Most people want to fit in with their peers and their friends. Most people want to fit into what the hood say we need to do as the hood. Most people want to fit into their culture. So that's why there's a cultural influence. So once I got older, uh, and brain development begins to play a part. I wasn't raised to be like I was acting when I was rebelling against my mother's teaching. So we all go through a phase or stage in our life that's called a rebellious stage. That stage is called an adolescent stage. So we all go through an adolescent stage where we become rebellious, kind of going against our parents. It's just that most of us don't end up in this rebellious stage committing crimes that will cost us to be incarcerated. Most children run away from home, start trying to drink, do things their parents they don't do. So hanging with the wrong crowd also influences that. So yeah, I was just going through my adolescent phase, homie, and in the process, end up getting incarcerated.
It's crazy because you speak so highly of your mama, and I remember you saying in a certain interview that you well, first of all, your mama sound very intentional as a parent, very caring, like she really tried, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember you saying that you never seen a man come out your mama room, and you never seen you or you never heard your mama speak badly about your
About
dad.
my father. I never heard my mama say anything bad about my dad.
So that goes to show, like, she really was strategic about
A real black woman. Yeah, the old school black woman, homie. You don't know what your mama did to have to take care of. We don't know what she had to do. We don't know we don't know what. Nigga, I just know we had a stable, secure, loving, nurturing home.
So when you think about it as an adult now, do you feel some type of remorse or shame? Like, damn, I put my mama through all that. Like, nah.
Because we all made a mistake. I was growing up. Those were my growing pains.
Is she proud of you now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was proud of me before I got here. My mother was a proud mother because nigga, I was a great father to my children. She didn't have to be a grandmother to my she didn't have to raise my kids as a grandmother trying to be their mother.
Yeah. Yeah. A
Yeah,
lot
so
of
yeah, my mom was very proud of the type of son that I grew up to be and the father that I became.
Speaking of fathers, did you ever have a stable stepdad?
Uh.
So you had no male influence.
Yeah. I had a bunch of male influence. I had uncles, I had male cousins, and I had my grandfather. Yeah, I had plenty of uncles. That's why I talk about my Uncle Wayne a lot.
The pimp.
That's why I talk about my Uncle Boosie, Jeffrey, Knockett, Uncle Butch, Uncle Joe there. Now my granddad, I had a bunch of males, homie. I grew up at a barbershop. My granddaddy owned a barbershop. So I grew up at the barbershop, homie. So I grew up around plenty of males. They just wasn't positive males influence. Yeah, so I didn't grow up around a bunch of women. My mama was always at work, so my uncles and her male cousins was coming by the house. So I had a great influence of males. They just wasn't positive males.
Right. Yeah. So you if I'm looking down, that's because I done wrote some.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So you said once I became the character Charleston White because the real me wasn't enough for y'all. So who is the man? Like when the camera's off, who are you?
Father. Nothing else.
Just a father.
Just a father.
So when you were speaking out, it was something else you said. I think it was on the Cam Newton interview. That was one of your funniest interviews, by the way, boy. That nigga was pressing you. He was pressing you by Dion. But on the Cam Newton interview, you said something to the effect of you had the bow tie and you trying to get niggas' attention. Niggas went
Well, it wasn't that I was trying to give niggas attention. I was trying to make people aware that in this country, we sentence 12-year-old kids to juvenile life without parole. So when you hear me talk, I changed laws. That's one of the laws we worked on was juvenile life without parole. And it was mostly black and brown children being sentenced to life without parole. So when we went around the country for years and years saying, hey, man, we sentencing 12-year-old kids to die in prison. That's what I mean by niggas wasn't listening.
Well, you ended up saying checkmate. I got y'all attention when I started talking like the rapper. So now that you got everybody attention, are you still for the same cause? Are you still doing? No, why not?
No. What for?
So you got everybody attention,
So
and you got the money, the notoriety, the people behind you. So
I don't have the people behind me.
you gotta. What I mean is,
People don't support me to help kids that's in trouble with the law. People support me to laugh for entertainment. So why would I? So why would I have influence to make people laugh and entertain? I don't have influence to make people go vote because I was saying go vote for Trump. People didn't go vote for Trump.
So you think if you tried to rally folks together for a righteous cause, no, you wouldn't have any support?
No, I tried it for 12 years.
But that was before you was the man that you are now.
I didn't cuss. Now I insult people. I talk about dead babies. I talk about dead rappers. So why wouldn't they go then and now? Why would I try to rally them with negativity when I tried to rally them with positivity? That don't make sense. So I didn't come to rally black people. I came to make money.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So let me ask you. So why would I stop making money to come back and not make money and rally black people when can't nobody rally black people? Charleston White, Louis Farrakhan, nobody can rally black people.
So you saying it's hopeless to try to improve?
Black people are hopeless.
Me and you black.
We're hopeless.
By what means?
What you mean by what means?
Hopeless as far as what?
What you mean? You saying there's no hope. I'm saying, yeah, black people are hopeless. We'll never be better than what we are today. We'll be savages, thugs, criminals, drug addicts, and sex fiends. We won't be astronauts. We'll never be bankers. We'll never be able to build the Egyptian pyramids again. We'll never be like the Moors. We can barely read. Most of our children cannot read on or above their grade level. Most of our women don't have a man. Half our children gonna be gay. Mm-hmm. You want me to keep? So yeah, nigga, we hopeless, and we kill each other at a rate higher than anybody in the world. And it don't look like it's gonna stop anytime soon. And don't look nobody can stop these young niggas from shooting each other. So you tell me where there's hope.
Man, see, that sound depressing because I wanted to.
It don't to me.
Well, listen, I aspire to be somebody once I, continue to level up myself. I want to be able to be like a urban Napoleon Hill. That's why I'm interviewing you and I interview people so I can get some kind of jewels. So basically, you saying like it's hopeless because I want at least one little nigga out there to hear something and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So, but basically, you're saying.
If you believe in any religious books, this world gets worse. It don't get better. You can pick up the Quran, the Torah, the Bible. All the religious books says this is going to get worse where whatever God have to come destroy. How do you think it's going to get better when all the books say it has to be worse? It's coming to an end. It ain't getting better. We're not at the beginning of civilization. We're at the turn of civilization where humans won't no longer be in control. AI. So you tell me where we hopeless, where there's hope, when most black people don't even understand coding or technology or the AI, the advancements of AI technology. Most blacks don't even understand that. Most of our black people are not even content creators. Most of our black kids have got phones but don't even make money off of them. But other children are. So I don't want to be like Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill existed 100 years ago. You tell me from since you've been alive, who have had the power to impact black people for positivity? Nobody.
The people who have the power are the people on the screen, the rappers and shit. They
don't have the power.
I ain't say
because soon as they start trying to uplift their people, they go take them off the screen like they did Minister Farrakhan. They don't have the power. They're puppets. They don't own nothing, and they're controlled by the Jewish entity. So how they have the power? V, just let me know what the monthly, what's your monthly, and then yeah.
So you want to mix it in with both of y'all, or
no, separate. Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, so homie, you tell me we don't own no radio station, no nothing, and we on TV. Say something on YouTube and watch how fast you be erased off your TV. So what power do you have?
Look, let me say this though. I'm asking. I'm trying to understand. So let me say this. Black folks are hopeless. What if we split it down the middle and the niggas that want to do niggatry, we over here, and then these people over here, we start our own thing. We could be called whatever the hell we want to call ourselves, and we move a certain way. These niggas is for I don't know.
So you think the rest of the world goes separate us? You think white people go say, okay, these the good blacks?
No,
So
it's our responsibility.
So when we separate from them, are we gonna go to war with them? Cause we gonna have to kill them off.
We may have to eliminate some niggas, or they need to be a part of our army or whatever, prisoners of war or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's clear that some, like you said, I kind of agree. Some niggas is lost causes.
Why can't I go join white people?
For what?
What you mean
that's
for what?
laughable. That's laughable to them. You not white.
They accept me now, and I'm not white.
White folks accept you.
I live amongst them now. I eat with them. They train me how to shoot my guns. They help me get my gun license.
Oh, so you talking about your social class, but you're still not white. But
I think therefore I am. See, only black people look at color. Only poor black people look at color, by the way.
So shit, I might as well identify as what I want.
No. You might as well just stay poor.
Why?
Because you identify color in a capitalist society. Capitalism run America. White people accept rich black people if they have the same mindset.
That's what I said. The social class.
No. But you said I'm not white though.
I don't know. Maybe I'm.
Homie, there's a great saying. I think, therefore I am. So as a man think, so is he. There's a lot of white people that think they black and act black and socialize their social class with black people. They got a rapper named Jen Lee. He say he a nigga. They got black people who mind think like white people. Dr. Martin Luther King, I have a dream. Let's go join them.
Hey, you don't really think you white because you a thoroughbred nigga because you was late to this interview. So I know you still a bit black. You got your black side. What happened to your camera? You can hear me? Oh man. You there? You heard me?
What you say?
I said you really a thoroughbred nigga because you was on black people time to the interview. So you not white yet. You still
listen. I ain't never been on black people time, homie. Never. I've been on right and wrong time. My mother never raised me to be on black people time. My mother raised me to be on right and wrong. Mm-hmm. Not black and white.
So you said you think therefore I am. You ever heard it's the saying? I'm about to butcher it, but basically the things you hate, you turn into. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard that before.
Oh, you become what you hate or something.
I've never. So black people have become white people.
They try to.
No. Based on how we kill each other, spit on each other, hang each other, shoot each other, we've become like white people to each other, right?
Yeah. Well, I think.
So let me say this. So why don't black people try to fix their family first before they fix their race? If we become what we hate. Most of us hate our mamas, our daddies, our cousins, our grandmama. Our mama hate their sister. Their sister hate your mama. So you have a sibling robbery. You got grandmamas who hate the grandkids because they didn't like their kid. Why don't we try to go fix that before we fix our race?
That will actually fix our race.
It won't. What'll fix our race is if you can go back and heal the hearts of baby mama and baby daddy, where they don't work against each other because baby mama hate baby daddy. Fuck my baby daddy. Fuck my baby. So that's what'll heal our race because that's where the seeds are planted at, in the children.
The foundation is in the home, right?
The foundation is in the hearts of the children.
Okay, I could go for that.
Most of us don't have no homes. It ain't a mother and a father in that house.
So I was saying you become what you hate because I was thinking about how
But what if you don't hate nothing?
Well, you proclaim to hate rappers.
I've never proclaimed to hate rappers.
I hate them all. Cause I got love for my people. And I ain't never heard a rapper by no love for no people. If he make 12 songs, it's gonna be 12 songs of hate.
Project and propagate black on black crime.
Okay.
I've never said I hate rappers. I hate rap lyrics. And then I said I hate everything, including black people, white people, Jews, frogs, cats, dogs.
Shit, that go for rappers then.
I went on to say everything. Butterflies, mosquitoes.
Well, shit.
So you can't go off what I done said, because I done said a bunch of things.
You right. It's hard to figure out what you actually standing on.
Because I don't come on here to try to do nothing but make money. So I'm telling y'all, I'm playing a character. Why are y'all trying to understand the character? And I'm saying, man, I'm on here to make money, fam. Why are you trying to understand that? That's what I don't understand. And I done already gave you a detailed account on what I'm doing. I'm playing a character. Half the stuff I'm saying I don't believe. Half the shit I believe I ain't saying.
Right.
So I come to create content in the name of satire, comedy, shock, jock. I've been explaining this for years. I'm shock jocking. Y'all keep trying to understand what I'm saying rather than understanding what I'm doing. I'm shock jocking satire comedy. That's why I'm doing comedy now. And that's why I'm not online with the rah no more. I only do State TV, Dancer Project, a few new platforms, but nigga, I'm doing comedy.
When you coming back to Jacksonville, by the way? I'm in Jacksonville for whoever sees it.
I think like August. So the whole idea, homie, was come online, use this persona, but nigga, I'm trying to get in on the stage in the movie. So if anybody who been following me from Facebook, nigga, they remember when I say, nigga, I'm the Denzel Washington of this shit. Nigga, this is a block rule. So, nigga, I've been strategically trying to do this, not knowing if I could do it.
Let me say something. Do you ever wrestle with the idea that this shock jock shit, you may lose the real man in the shock jock shit?
I don't care.
You don't care what the people think, or you don't care about losing yourself?
No. Listen. How I'm gonna lose myself when I end this? I'm not shock jocking. So when the camera, it's just like acting. Denzel Washington and them don't lose themselves in those characters.
Yes, the fuck they do. I seen Will Smith say he was start acting gay after he played that gay role.
He was gay 40 in. He ain't never admitted to acting gay. He was gay 40 in. Because you wouldn't even took the role if you wasn't gay.
Right.
Where you done read this script, you know you got a tongue kiss a man, you wouldn't even took the role. So how can I lose myself, nigga, when I already know me before I start the role? I'm not doing this out of hurt, anger, and pain. I'm a father. I'm still a father. I'm just a richer father.
Well, I'm the deeper meaning I'm saying is like when it's all said and done and you gone, will your message, if you have one, will it be lost in all the shock jock shit?
Because your actions speak louder than your words. The things you've said will not live long than the things you've done. The shit I done is documented.
The shit you saying documented.
No, it ain't. You can't pull up now transcript. You can just pull a video. I can say anything. Like anybody can get online and say anything. Most people who get online and try to pretend good are bad in real life. I get online and try to pretend bad. So what that should tell you?
That bring me to one of my points. When I was 16, I got arrested and I went on the you remember the Scared Straight jail tour? Yeah, so I had to go on that shit, and like a short period of time after I got off of that, the police chief that was hosting the tour, he was probably like in his mid-40s or something like that. He got caught tricking with a 16-year-old prostitute. So that was my first time thinking like, damn, are the people, the good guys, are they really good? So I said that to say, throughout the course of doing the charitable work or the advocating for the at-risk youth, how many of those people were actually who they said they were?
Say it again.
How many of those people, when you was in that field of fighting for a righteous cause, how many of those people were actually who they said they were?
You don't know, you don't live with them.
And you don't.
None of us are who we are. None of us are who we actually say we are. None of us. Me nor you.
Yeah. What you mean? Like we putting on a representative for the world?
Only the people who know you, only the people who live with you know who you really are. And you not who you say you are to them.
Yeah,
you might say you one way, but your kid's saying something else.
Yeah,
you get online and say you one way, but your woman at home saying something else.
Yeah.
Come on now, nigga. You online, but your coworker's saying something else. None of us are actually who we say we are. That's why when we die, other people have to speak for us, and we don't have no recording of ourselves speaking at our own funerals. That's why when you die, other people say who you are and how valuable you are. So I don't believe nobody is who they trying to protect. No.
Well, you just said so. I might have to leave a little recording for my funeral. Shit, niggas going. I'm gonna be who the fuck I said I was.
Shit. So now, nigga, I let my actions say who I am.
All right. Tell me this. Now, I'm really curious to this one for real. I remember you saying, I guess they said you were a rock star in the political world at one point, or you said that?
Yeah, in the Republican Party, yeah, I was.
So you were a respected man amongst like the city councilmen and attorneys and police officers.
Still to this day.
How was it hard to like get on here and like, you know, show your other side and lose the respect of some of those people? I'm sure you did. You turned some of those people off. So was it hard to do?
Yeah. A lot of them was turned off, only to be turned back on because nobody understood what I was doing till it worked. See, I'm an arrogant. I'm an arrogant narcissist. So it don't matter to me what people think about me. I do what I want to do. Give a fuck what nobody think. Yeah, I'm a real arrogant narcissist, nigga, and I'm a Tyrus the Bull. So other people's feelings and opinions never matter to me. That only mattered to me when I was a little boy, and I was an insecure little boy. But nigga, my mama taught me how not to worry about nothing. Nigga, I had to figure out life with one eye, nigga. As a kid.
I was gonna ask you that.
I had to figure out life with one eye, nigga. So one thing about God and all creatures in all species in God's creation, they know how to adjust. Humans know how to adjust. And it's not hard to adjust.
Yeah, you dropped the jewel with that. You actually told a secret to success you didn't give a fuck about, you know.
You can't, homie. You can't. So when an author writing a book, he can't care about how his audience gonna feel about what he writing about.
Yeah. So how did you get over your insecurities as a kid with the one eye thing? I know that had to be hard as hell.
It wasn't. You nature helps you to do it. You ever seen a dog with 3 legs? Yeah. Nature allow you to do it.
Yeah. Nigga, kids cruel though. That's what I'm saying.
I was cruel.
Shit, you gotta be, I guess, right?
No. Why you think some kids get bullied and some don't? I never got bullied. Nigga, I was cruel. If you think I'm like this now, can you imagine how I was as a kid? When I didn't have no sense? I got sense now, nigga. Imagine if I'm this wild and outlandish with imagine what I was like as a little nigga.
Yeah.
So over time, nobody can teach you to get over insecurity. You have to learn. That's wherewithal you have to have on your own. That's resilience that you have to have developed on your own. Nobody can teach that to you. It's many weak little boys who mama and them try to teach them they can, and they still get bullied and picked on, nigga. I was a brave heart. So you are who you are. I was a giant as a little bitty boy to other kids. Because if you ask me about anything I was insecure about, I would go hit you across your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I overcame it. I learned to hit people.
So you say you ain't had no sense back then. You got sense now. So in this
Most kids don't have no sense. It's called lack of brain development. So most children are impulsive. They don't know how to think. It's lack of brain development. That's why you ask kids, why you do that? They try to think, and then they say, I don't know. You do know. And you hear, and they say, no, I don't know. They really don't know. Because they lack the development of the prefrontal cortex to be able to logically and rationally think.
So at this period of time, how do you decide what's going too far when you're doing your controversy statement?
There's no such thing as too far. If you got a rap lyric that says I'm smoking on Tuka, and Tuka is a real kid.
Hold on now. I've been watching your interviews, and I'm starting to see you changing a little bit. So don't say that. I got my notes.
What I'm finna ask you, what's changing about me? Because you watching from afar. You watching a character develop and grow into doing comedy. So what's changing about me that you seeing?
Well, put me on game. Teach me. So
you say I'm changing. So what's changing about me?
Okay, so it was let me see what interview that was. The Terrence Gangsta Williams interview. Y'all was talking about Diddy, and you said you're not, quote, I'm not against homosexual activities, end quote. Now that shit made me be like, you know what I'm saying? I understand, like, if you're trying to hesitate on, spewing out offensive phrases to that community because you're trying to get your money. But
you got something against homosexual activity?
They not in my thought process.
So listen, they not in mine either. So that means I ain't got nothing against them.
Right, but the Charleston White that I seen previously, if he on the 20 versus 20, you walking off when that punk came, you walked off.
No. I walked out because they didn't book me to be on here with this punk. Not only that, they trying to create a confrontation with me and the punk to make me present myself as a hateful manner to hurt my brand with this punk. So why wouldn't I walk off and this punk is angry, violent, and aggressive and like to fight? So why would I allow myself to be in that situation?
That makes sense.
So what's changing about me? I'm gonna ask you again. What's changing about me? Because I said I ain't got no problem with homosexuality.
Let me go back to the notes, my nigga. You said in the I think it was the Say Cheese. He asked you about. Well, it's basically the same thing. I'm about to say the same shit. He asked you about the nigga boss man D-Lo doing some funny shit.
Getting his booty ate. I said, hey nigga, I don't do it.
No, I'm talking about the new shit.
About the transsexual punk boss man D-Lo Pope. So what was my response?
You said you don't. Let me see. You said basically the same shit. I can't even find it. Basically, you said something like you not against. You don't have hate for the gays or something like that.
So what? Now when have I ever expressed hate for gays?
Man, nigga, you got a lot of words you done said, but
like every other straight man, we don't like gay shit.
That's understood.
And we gay bash. I gay bash. So if a gay man come around us and he weaker, we go kick him in his ass.
So you just a gay basher. That's just what it is.
Yep, I am. But I ain't got no problem with gay.
It's your opinion, nigga.
No. Listen, it's my belief. My belief shouldn't bother you because I didn't push my belief off on you.
So okay, let's go back to what I done said. I say I'm doing what online? I come online to do what? Play a character.
You playing a character.
Okay, so you really think I hate gay people?
I mean, you're a reasonably intelligent guy, so
do you really think I hate gay people? I got gay family members.
I don't know what you really do. You said we don't know.
So why would you be so inquisitive about the character that I play online and the things that I said if I said I'm playing a character?
I'm getting to the point. So shit, this is something that just happened, and this shit kind of struck me, like it caught me off guard. So okay, you explained how you walked off on the pump, and that made sense. You didn't want to be in that situation, but now because same. This is what I used to tell Adin Ross. If y'all gonna keep putting me in a situation with a gay person, it's gonna make me look hateful. It's gonna hurt my brand. Listen what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting to. So at one point when you was with the little white boy, they was doing the white people humor, and you was walking off from that as well. They was
what little white boy?
The Adin Ross dude.
When he put me on, when he put me on there with the transsexual.
The first time you started streaming with him or whatever, I remember you went on Say Cheese after the stream and you were saying that he was doing a little bit too much gay shit for you.
Yeah, he was because I'm gonna come off as being hateful.
Okay.
You keep missing the whole point. I don't want to keep because they playing gay friendly. I'm coming off as gay hateful. So why y'all keep putting me in a situation where I look like I hate gays? Okay. That's not conducive to my brand.
I get okay. Let me
because now I'm just not online talking on Facebook and on Instagram to poor niggas. Now I'm on a worldwide streaming platform with the biggest streamer in the world. You want me to be hateful and I got millions of dollars on the table?
Excuse me. I get.
Come on, poor man. Yeah. This is why black people stay poor. And I'm telling you, I'm playing a character. So I gotta evolve. I gotta evolve past all this reckless talking because now I'm in the dope.
All right, yeah, let me get to the point, man. So
you keep